Hi, my name is Debbie Parrott, and I wanted to take a few minutes to come on and tell you my why of how I became an independent consultant for a skincare company. I've been a public high school teacher for about 15 years, and I love my job. I love connecting with the students. I love making an impact on their lives and showing them their potential. And my most favorite part is when I see them years later and their success stories, or like what just recently happened to me where I ran into someone at a coffee shop that I had taught in 2007 and she still remembered me. And it was just so amazing to hear about all the awesome things she was doing in her life. But it became really clear to me in the last few months after watching my husband go through a career transition for the last couple years that I needed to do something to help supplement and help our family through this transition, and that it was kind of up to me to help fill in the gaps as things were changing for our family. And this year was a really tough one. I went through some challenges. A really, really good friend of mine was diagnosed a couple years ago with stage 4 colon cancer. She was a childhood friend of mine from theater, and we had kind of recently reconnected actually when she found out that she had cancer. And she actually was also a teacher, was a drama teacher and a performer and an improv artist. And so I went through this journey with her of going through treatment, thinking things were better. It seemed like things were getting better, and then things were getting worse, and just trying to be there for her and be there for, my other friend who was her best friend. All three of us did theater together, and using it as an opportunity to try to just love on her and serve her and serve my other girlfriend and kind of be relief for her so that she could get some breaks in being caregiver as well. And just being there for her through the whole process, and at the end, just loving her and letting her peacefully go and let go of the pain and the suffering that she went through for 15 months. So right after Thanksgiving, I actually lost her and she passed away, and it was intense. It was the first time I'd ever actually been through the entire process of someone being sick and dying. And being so involved in that process and watching the different stages of that process. So going through that also impacted me and made me realize that life is short and you just don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And it inspired me to live more in the moment and take opportunities and not put things off, because you just don't know if you'll get the opportunity again. So a combination of all of those different things going on, I had a friend who had been running a business like this for about 3 years. And so I was using some of the products already. I loved them and I was seeing results. And I also have a teen daughter who was dealing with, acne, and most of her peers weren't dealing with that yet. And so there was a new product that I wanted to try for her. And so I tried, I got it, and she loved it and saw honestly some results within days. And so it was so amazing that I said, hey, maybe I could host some type of event at my house, kind of as I just wanted to thank my friend for, getting us this product and for having such good results with it. And so we had this event at my house. I wasn't planning on actually becoming a consultant, running my own business, really still wasn't thinking about any of that. And honestly, I just felt like it was a calling for me to step out of my comfort zone and try this. I was very hesitant because I, had never done anything like that before, and I didn't really know how it worked. But the thing that made me take the leap was my friend, my mentor. She really showed me it wasn't about the products even as much as it was about connecting with other people and about giving people the chance to change their lives, to be able to prioritize their time towards the things that they care about most. And that's really what she talked about in her story, was how stepping into this opportunity allowed her to stop being such a slave to working so hard without having a lot of results. And this is something that allows me to have more time with my family instead of us, my husband having to work so many different jobs that he can't be home with his family. This allows me to be able to supplement in a way that we can be together as a family. And time is such a precious thing. Our kids are getting older. My kids are 11 and 13. And I know before I know it, they're going to be graduated from high school and be off to college. And all of that precious time is gone. And so this, to me, is not about selling products. It's not about making money. It's really about the preciousness of time and getting some of that time back and being able to put our time towards the things we want to, which is each other, instead of feeling like we're constantly running on this treadmill and not going anywhere. And the other part of it was that this opportunity to become a consultant also gives me a chance to mentor other people. And that is honestly where my heart is. I am naturally an encourager. I like inspiring other people and being positive and sharing my energy and connecting with others and, helping them reach their goals and listening to their stories. And that is the part of this opportunity that is most exciting for me, is the opportunity to mentor other people, to help other people, to cheer for other people as they achieve their goals. And this company that I work for is so good about helping celebrate people and providing opportunities for recognition of reaching goals every step of the way. Not just longer term goals that have bigger celebrations, but even shorter term goals. It seems like everywhere I turn, there's an opportunity to be proud and celebrate each other. And I'm part of a team of women who are just so positive and love on each other. And, it's like everything that you would want in a sisterhood of people who are genuinely ecstatic for each other in reaching goals, like even like as much as or more than for them reaching their own individual goals. Like they get so excited for each other